2020. What a bitch of a year you were. In the first couple of months alone, we had World War 2.5, devastating fires, a global pandemic, and the start of Jake Paul's professional boxing career. Locked inside our homes and forced to cut ourselves off from friends and family, times truly did seem bleak. But when life was darkest, 5 shining beacons of hope lit through the abyss and arrived to save us from despair. In the month of February, the crew of 13 Inc. and 2 other guys released the Fruitloop Experience, a 100-minute long homemade Jackass-style movie onto YouTube for the whole world to see for no charge. After months of build-up and years of production, it was finally released. And I didn't watch it when it came out. It definitely interested me, and I was going to get around to watching it, but I just never had the time. And when I did, I was busy trying to not have a mental breakdown from stress. The movie just kinda sat in my watch later playlist until everybody was forced to stay inside for a month or two. I found that I then didn't really have an excuse not to watch it anymore, so I decided to sit through the whole thing, and then I started kicking myself for not watching it sooner. The film is fucking amazing. I even say as much in my comment. Pinned comment, by the way. Thanks, lads. The film was obviously not made with a massive budget or a professional crew, but it was made by one very talented director, a bunch of competent camera people, and 5 men who were happy to get the shit knocked out of them if it would be funny. Jesus Christ, 8 minutes into the film and I was surprised that they hadn't died while they were trying to make it. As I say in this comment. Hearted, by the way. Thanks, lads. There's a grand total of 42 individual stunts, plus a compilation for the intro and credits, and as I said, it all adds up to 100 minutes. The film takes the style of a Jackass film, with the 5 lads, Jackson, Troy, Leith, Zach and Cade, doing dumb funny stuff and getting hurt in the process. It's hard for me to be interested in a film like that if it doesn't feature a funny animal every half hour, but by golly gosh, these guys have done it. I've seen it countless times, given plenty of praise publicly and privately to the creators, and I even own one of the only DVD copies in existence. This is one of my most prized possessions, primarily because I get access to the director's commentary and you don't. Ah! Plus, look, it's got my comment on it. My comment's on the box art of a DVD. I fucking made it, boys! Now, you may be wondering, why do I like this movie so much if Jackass-style films aren't really my thing? Well, because it's made by my mates, and it's just a fucking funny film.
Kate pissed his pants! Kate pissed his pants! Kate pissed it! Come on, join everyone! Kate pissed his pants! Kate pissed his pants! Kate! You guys are all dicks!
The stunts are creative, mostly have good pacing, and there's never a dull moment. The soundtrack is appropriate, and there's even a handful of songs in there that the lads made themselves. Top quality stuff. The other reason why I love it is that you can see the sheer passion that went into this film. I mean, they're not making money off this yet, they're getting hurt, and there's no guarantee the film will be seen by that many people. But they carried on over 6 years, putting literal blood, sweat, tears, vomit, spit, and many manly grunting noises into their work, and eventually finished this masterpiece. It came out to great success. To this day, it's got over 800 views, which is twice the population of my old high school. That's pretty damn good in my eyes, especially as my videos don't tend to get more than 40. Watching this film just makes me feel good, not only because the stunts are funny, but because it's awesome to see something worked on so hard by these guys with so little, and yet come out so damn good. It's also kinda like going back in time, looking at the different years that they filmed the different stunts, seeing them all change and grow over the time period, and getting all these nostalgia vibes. Seeing as I live in the same town as these guys, so it's weird to see things from when they were so different back in the day. It's always emotionally satisfying. I don't know if that was an intentional thing to come out of this comedy film, but it definitely adds to the experience. It's truly inspiring stuff having a film like this exist, and as a creator myself, I can really admire the crew who made the Fruitloop Experience. However, the title of this video wasn't lying. I said I'd be doing a stunt ranking, and I am. I've listed all 42 individual stunts of the Fruitloop Experience and sorted them out from my least favorite to my favorite. Are these in objective order? Fuck no, this list is more opinionated than your average Twitter feminist. But hopefully you guys can enjoy the ranking anyway, and my commentary alongside. I just want to say that I like almost every stunt in this film. Everything from 38 up is very entertaining, I would highly recommend watching it, and I do rewatch it on a pretty frequent basis. There's just some stunts that are more excellent than others. Without further ado, let us get started with number 42. Number 42, the human volcano. Vomiting just really isn't my thing, so a whole clip dedicated to it isn't going to go by too well. Number 41, The Acupuncturist. Stabbing a poor little child is all well and good, but the stunt gets outdone later on in the same film. It just lacks a bit of the pizzazz that the film otherwise does so well. Number 40, Cade's Inflation. Vomiting still isn't my thing, but that was a clean-ass spew, and I appreciate the presentation in this stunt a little bit more than the previous two. 39, The Goalie. This stunt goes on for a bit too long with not that much happening, especially compared to the more snappy timing of the stunts later on the list. Number 38, Slapping Richard. This is not Richard. It's a beautiful slap, but it's too short to go any higher on the list. Number 37, Whipped Cream. It's funny. This review is about as long as the skit. Number 36, Driveway Surfing. This single stunt is one of the most famous in the entire movie, one of the first I ever saw as well, and while it is iconic, it's mainly just Jackson falling off a skateboard like a silly Billy. Number 35, Drunken Wake Up Call. Scientists of the world rejoice, because this man has clearly left his body and gone to another dimension. He has seen the other side. Number 34, Powerbomb. This is one of the first instances of Leif McCloskey getting beaten up for our amusement, and it's a strong start to the trend. Jackson also gets punched in the eye. Extra points for accidental karma. Number 33, The Tennis Ball Experiment. This is a funny stunt, and Troy takes one heck of an ass shot, but like, someone almost died? So that marks down the stunt just a little bit. Number 32, Stairs are the real enemy here. Throwing a small child down the stairs, pretty funny. Then Jackson breaks his ass and it becomes 1,000 times funnier. Number 31, Sneaky Mousetrap.
Oh! Fuck you, stupid cunt! Fuck you!
Poor Leith. Man can't catch a break in this movie. Number 30, Cue Ball. And now we start another trend in this film. The trend of balls being destroyed. This is a good stunt. I enjoy it, especially Zach's cries of anguish. Number 29, Manscaping. Short, simple, painful, though not gonna lie, a disappointing amount of actual manscaping in this stunt. Number 28, Want Some Shit? One of the more scripted stunts with actual dialogue written between characters. I applaud the variety. It's even funnier if you've seen the behind the scenes, which of course I have. Number 27, The Jimmy Havoc Experience. A clean and satisfyingly painful stunt. Number 26, Redneck Barrel Kick. This is the start of the mini-series in the film, Redneck Good Times. I enjoy this series greatly, and this one is a solid addition to the lineup. It just falls a little short of its brethren, and you'll see why. Number 25, How I Spent My Summer Vacation. A few minutes of pure, sexy, shirtless fan service, and egg. Plus, more nutsack abuse. Number 24, Pussy in Boots. I don't know how or why this exists, but I like it. 23, Pussy in Boots 2. It's the same thing, but at night. Night Pussy. This one is mainly higher thanks to the director's commentary that I got off of, owning one of the only 6 DVDs in existence. Big flex. Number 22, Tape. It's strange how something so simple and stupid can be so funny. Jackson gets a face wax. Number 21, Too Fat to Fly. This is the stunt that made me first question, how are none of you dead? And it takes place about 8 minutes into the film. It really gets you set up for the remaining 92 minutes. Number 20, Taste Test. One of the longest stunts, and not all of its runtime is that funny, but the premise of Cade dipping his balls into different sauce and drinks is just hilarious. Plus, the conclusion is fucking great. It killed me the first time I saw it.
That's definitely my drink.
Number 19, We Aren't Here to Fuck Chickens. This is another mini-series contained in the movie, The Songs of Zachary Nothing. As you can see by the highest ranking, I like these a lot, seeing as the worst one came in at number 19. The music instrumental is great, the lyrics are funny, and the music video is well put together. Number 18, Milk Challenge. Unfortunately, Jackson and I disagree on the status of this stunt, but it's still in the top 20, so it's clearly one of the best. Leif demonstrates his big brain here by answering trivia while downing an entire bottle of milk. Yeah, I know I said vomit wasn't my thing, but this is just funnier. Plus, he ends up dumping the whole vomit bucket on his head for $20. You gotta respect the man. Overall, it's a very good stunt to close off the movie before the credits. Number 17, the steel chair. From the last stunt in the movie to the first one, we have steel chair. 4 lads smacking each other with chairs. Leith gets taken down hard. Poor guy. Number 16, the makeover. Get Cade in Final Fantasy VII Remake, the sexy lad. Number 15, Life of a Penguin. Zachary Nothing's second song and the last one in the movie. It's got all the good traits of the last song, but I enjoy it more. That's all. 14, Do 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 Do. Yes, that is the actual name. Short, simple, stupid, and a stupendous schlong. Spectacular. Number 13, Modified Nighttime Bicycle Bamboo Jousting. I'm surprised this stunt didn't end up higher on the list based off the title alone, but everything we got from it is pure comedy gold. Respect to Zachary Nothing for coming away with the W via teabagging and, almost killing Cade.
Yar! It's time to walk the plank!
Number 12, Walk the Plank. This is just the acupuncturist, but way funnier. Also, it gives us a chance to see Jackson's glorious belly he glue. It also gives us a chance to see Jackson's glorious belly he grew over the course of the film's production. Plus, the acting and presentation is superb. Jackson's "arr" deserves to be commended. Number 11, Duck Problem. The final Zachary Nothing song on the list, which ironically is the first one in the film itself. And in my opinion, it's the best one. If you disagree, I hope you get a duck problem. Number 10, Roof Riding. Jackson sits on the fort made for small children and gets pelted by an army of small children. Glorious. Extra credit for the multiple camera angles, giving it a degree of professionalism, especially since this is one of the older stunts in the movies, you can tell by the quality and the appearance of the actors. 9. Redneck Chair Kick. The first/next part of Redneck Good Time. Short, sweet, classic, funny. Number 8. Supercade. One of the most cinematic stunts in the film and very well put together. The actual stunt is very good with Cade's leap of faith, though the end credit scene is pretty weird. Even Jackson mentions this in the director's commentary. Number 7. Troy's attitude adjustment. Poor short Leith, but he can pick up that Troy fella like he's nothing. I mean, he is built like a truck. Plus, Troy missing the padding that's supposed to prevent him from getting too hurt. I bet his attitude will have been adjusted after this. Number 6. The stripper. Number 5, Redneck Barrel Drop. It's a shame that Jackson will never be able to have children and carry on the Fruit Loop legacy. Number 4, Tape 2. It's just Tape 1, but with 2 people and way fucking funnier. The banter between Leith and Jackson makes this stunt. It's so fun. Plus, this was a stunt shot right at the end of production just because they needed something else to fill in the runtime. The fact that they took something that was made last minute and made it one of the best stunts is just fantastic. It really shows the talent of the team. Number 3, Bath Time. Jackson's balls can't catch a break. I literally made a whole video a while back showcasing every time his balls got destroyed, and it still amazes me.
Oh, I just caught my kids too! Oh, my dick! Oh, it hurts!
Round 3,
Penis!
I'm Leif McCluskey and this is Tree Hugger.
You'll never cut down these trees!
Number 2, Tree Hugger. Another Leith abuse stunt, and it's one of the funniest. The excellent song in the background, the good camera work and angles, the hilarious concept, and the ending with both Cade and Jackson being slammed onto the table all adds up to make this a damn good stunt. Endlessly rewatchable. And the number 1 stunt is Leith vs. Brain. This stunt has it all. A funny scripted segment with Jackson showcasing his presenting skills at the start, and then a showcase of Leith's many headshots. Oh, sorry, that one came from me. The cool Fruit Loop section is fucking hilarious. We get Zach doing TikTok before it was cool, and then we have Cade's huge peen on display. Plus, Jackson's freeze frame face is it's just beautiful. Leith then gets smashed over the head with a solid ice block that breaks into 1,000 pieces, a beautiful shattering, oddly satisfying, truly worthy of being the best stunt in the entire film. And I think that just about sums up this video and the film in general. In conclusion, I love the Fruitloop Experience, and it wins my Film of the Year for 2020. Over things like Sonic the Hedgehog and... I didn't actually see any other films that year. Massive congratulations towards the crew behind the Fruitloop Experience. You guys made an amazing product, and I would love to see whatever project you make next, or even help you out. I mean, my DMs are always open, boys. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.
Even though the real guys say it, don't do this at home. None of us ever get real hurt that we need to go to hospital. Fuck! Zach, take me to hospital. Fuck!